Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, family. Welcome back to Mistress of the Gates Tarot. I'm your goddess, Alicia. Excuse the raspy voice. I've been busy. Ashe. It is Monday here in the East Coast. No matter what day of the week, what week of the year or month even, this comes across your channel, your platform. It's a message that's waiting for you to receive it. So come on in to the Boom Boom Room, take a seat, join the chat. Let us know where you're watching from. Where is your neck of the woods? Where are you in the world? It is cloudy, raining for the last couple of days here. Summer is gone, y'all. Summer is gone. We say farewell to a beautiful summer 2025 and welcome in a fall or autumn season, a season of rest, a reflection, a preparation, a season of coming to the stillness, a calm, the snow, the cold, that indoor energy that brings warmth to your home, family celebrations, the holidays, get-togethers, gatherings, nostalgia within you and others that you've separated from, you've left behind. Remembering the year in review, taking stock and accountability of your achievements and what you may see as failures or small losses. Honoring those who have passed on during the fall and winter season, whether it was recent, last year, or the year before. Remembering that this season is about comfort. It's about slowing down, breathing. You've done all you can, and that has been enough. It may not felt like it's been enough. You're still wondering when that breakthrough, that magic, that new you is going to emerge on the world. You've transformed throughout this year. You made a lot of changes, a lot of new choices. You've been redirected. Hey, Saj. Namaste, beloved. Welcome in. Yeah, it's a cozy day. Morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever time it is in your neck of the woods. It's a day to rest, rejuvenate, restore your energy. It's a day for reading that book that you've been meaning to read, picking up that information that you need to study, whether it's self-guidance or a novel, a romance novel. We're getting into that time of year where we're missing the comfort of another, missing that intimacy, that connection, whether it be a friend, a family member, a lover, someone you can share thoughts, a confidant, mentorship, a coach, a family member that you've been connected with in a long time. Maybe things ended on a sour note. Maybe they didn't end at all. There was just distance placed in between. When I pre-shuffled in my morning routine, I asked Spirit to guide me in the energy of this month going towards the end, a completion of what energies are most important to release, to replenish, or just to simply reflect on. And what came out was the Five of Wands and the Three of Swords. Five of Wands is conflict, defeat, competition, arguments, disagreements, fighting, family, whether it's a sibling rivalry, whether this is a frenemy from the past, whether it's yourself and that person in the mirror, fighting the old you that continuously plagues your mind, while the new you is destined to fly. The Three of Swords represents a very painful ending, heartbreak, loss, deceit, deception. It can be cheating, lying, someone that stabs you in the back over and over and over again. Something that caused you to stop, pause, and reflect on that connection, on the choices you will make to stay in it, to not stand your ground or take the leadership, take back your power, and take control of either closing the door or having that tough conversation so that you can free your mind and allow the rest to follow. So the Two of Swords came out, representing a decision, being at a stalemate, knowing that a decision must be made, needs to be made. You cannot stay in the energy you're in or you've been in. You already have plans on where you want to go, the moves you want to take, the new things you see yourself doing in 2026, and there may be something that's at a stalemate. The conversation that hasn't been had, the phone call that hasn't been made, that contract or that piece of paper that you haven't signed, or maybe that legal matter that you haven't made action on or take action on. Could be resolving a divorce, completing a divorce, finally letting go of that cord that's holding you hostage to life you no longer want to know. It can be finally making plans to really make a move, maybe starting that business, putting that hustle, that hobby into a real business to break away from that 9 to 5 this year, next year, to finally have freedom to live on your own terms, on your own clock. So we're going to tap in and ask Spirit to continue to lead this message. And out came a message of guidance. If you're in this room, whether you're in the chat or outside just looking in, trying to figure out if you want to stay, if there's a takeaway, if something's in it for you. This is a collective reading. There are many energies in the environment. They've entered the sanctuary, looking for confirmation or clarity, warnings if necessary. So remember, take what resonates. If it don't apply, please let it fly. Don't force it to fit and get paranoid or step back into the fear that you have released. If you need a more personal, self-guided reading, 1818 is pinned in the comment, pinned in the chat. Exactly how you book your own personal mini reading or get a simple yes or no confirmation to any question plaguing your mind. You don't need to send me the question. You don't need to post it up in the chat. You need to focus on it, make your equal exchange, your donation, and expect Spirit to answer your question. So this is a message of guidance for someone who's looking to be guided, allowing their spirit team to come in. Physical pain. Now, remember, take what resonates for you. And if this is not the energy around you, it's around somebody else at this time of the year, has you heavy on their mind, that may not be sure how to reach out, may owe you an apology, maybe owe you some closure, maybe you have questions that need real answers. Instead of you sitting around constantly overthinking and trying to figure it out. So if it's not you in this physical pain, now physical pain could be in the body, back pains, joint pains, headaches, stomach pain issues with your feet or your hands, sharp pains like stabbing in the eye. Now I'm not a licensed doctor. Okay, my background in medicine is vast, but it only goes so far. So please, if you're having some physical pain and you're worried or concerned, please go see a licensed doctor and get some real clarity on what's going on with you. Don't sit around and try to self-diagnose for too long. Go and get the confirmation you need to bring some ease to whatever's going on in your body. And like I said, if it's not you, somebody around you that's thinking about you heavily with some regrets, maybe some anger and bitterness, maybe experience some pain. Now this sword is stabbing a heart. The heart is bound by some kind of twine, cord. This could be somebody you have a cord connection with, a family member, an ex-lover, and a child of yours that you are not in communication with. This can be an ex-friend of a long-term friendship, not someone you just met. This can also be a parent missing you, unable to visit you, come near you, hoping you'll pick up the phone when you know they are more responsible for the separation. This is a message of guidance. So there's something the Spirit's asking you to pay attention to. Happiness. Happiness. What I'm getting is, whoever this is in physical pain, it's maybe someone attached to you. Now you may be feeling, as an empath, you may be feeling some of this pain and not even knowing where it's coming from. All of a sudden you have health issues that came out of nowhere. You don't know where it's coming from. You have an idea, a clue that is being sent to you, not with intention. If this person got you heavy on their mind while they're facing this physical pain, you may be telepathically receiving some of their energy. Not enough to face the pain they're going through, but just enough to concern you. Because I see you in this happy place, stepping towards happiness, walking towards happiness, focused on happiness. Maybe since you broke away from this individual or these individuals, this is your pursuit. And maybe they know it. Maybe they're now discovering the reason why you had to move away to be happy. And this may be causing them some, repression. Repression. Okay, beloved. This is you and them. Whoever they or this unit is, you are mirroring each other's energy, sharing each other's energy. Repression is, I'm going to sit on it, I'm going to put it aside, I'm going to pull back, I'm going to run away, I'm going to forget, I'm going to pour my energy into something else to numb or to erase that constant overthinking, repressing your feelings and your emotions, trying to cover up how you really feel. This is denial and doubt that's surfacing as possibly physical pain, definitely emotional pain, maybe some mental anguish. repressing energy that's being released in other parts of your body, experience in other parts of your body. Well, it's not just you, beloved. There's definitely someone else in this energy, because right before me, I see angel number 1111. 1111 is not only a twin flame number, it's also a number of support and stability. It could represent a home. It could represent a home, a hometown, somewhere where you used to be, where you used to share a dwelling with others that's maybe fallen or been severed for whatever reason. We will see. The card face to me is choices and service. Someone, if you move away from a hometown, from a situation, from a connection, from a relationship, and you spend a lot of time alone in seclusion, with service being here, and may be very beneficial to help you push through this holiday season, this season of nostalgia where maybe you used to share with family in the past, with someone in the past, and pull yourself into service. There are many services during the holidays. Volunteering with the poor, to feed the hungry, to give out Thanksgiving turkeys at that shelter, being a Santa Claus, or maybe being a elf, clothing drives, Meals on Wheels, feeding the elderly, especially if you have a car or way to get around. You can go online to Meals on Wheels and sign up to be a driver, a delivery person. You can sign up. There's a website where you can sign up to be a pen pal for elderly or people who have no family, who are in shelters and hospitals and nursing homes, rehab, where you can send anonymous cards. You can send messages of love and hope and personal freedom, letting people know they're not alone, and therefore you feel included. Sometimes it's not always necessary to return to a place where there's a lot of people, a lot going on, because it's just what you know. It's you're used to. It's what we do. And instead pouring that energy into those who don't know you, who don't judge you, don't have a prejudgment, have an agenda, have a history, to finally actually, a message of forgiveness. You see the sad eyes? Message of forgiveness. Somebody may be sick, may be ill, very ill. Someone may be in a hospital, rehabilitation center, a hospice, or nursing home, or may be bedridden. Someone may just be, this person could also have some kind of mental block. I don't know if this is an undiagnosed mental illness, and be in therapy. Finally get some clarity on why you're gone, why you had to go, why you chose to close that door. But this message of forgiveness is coming out to me to be very profound. This is not only a message of forgiving yourself, maybe going too soon, too far, not waiting, not considering, not understanding, not being inclusive, not being open, not allowing, not wanting to reciprocate or negotiate, not wanting to remember that you too carry love and responsibility in every connection of your life in this journey. This is someone that's asking and needing your forgiveness. They may not have reached out yet. They may be reaching out and subliminally saying they're sorry, but haven't been able to muster up the words yet. This is someone that heavily misses you. They do. They wish things were different. They wish things were not said that were said. They wish things could be taken back and be redone. But there's a lot of repression. You repressing how you feel, and them repressing how they feel. Abundance. All right. What I'm getting is abundance came out on top of forgiveness. This person could have stole something from you, held something back, delayed something, sabotaged something on purpose in their pursuit of revenge, jealousy, anger, competition, whatever it is. Now, sitting in their karma, understanding that they either got to give it back, turn it over, reveal the truth about where it was, what they did with it, if they even have it. This has to do with money, finances, maybe an inheritance, some kind of wealth. Maybe you were expecting this and it didn't come. Maybe they're still holding it and it hasn't been released. But somebody, it definitely has to do with some kind of abundance. It could be abundance of money, assets, inheritance, property, some kind of settlement. This could be joy that they stole, happiness they stole, your peace, your freedom. This person could have spread a lot of lies about you with others to try to defame your character. This person possibly didn't like the way that you loved, although they didn't make you feel like you loved. They knew there was something tender, sensitive, different about you. They may have taken it for granted, abused it, and made sure that others also would not receive it, be a part of it. This person might have prayed for you to be alone, in seclusion, depressed, lonely during the holidays, especially. One card, and they just flying off the table today, y'all. That reminds me of the title. A butterfly does not know what have wings when it's born. It's in a cocoon as a caterpillar. It's growing, it's transforming. It doesn't know what it's going to come out as. It doesn't know if it will come out or what will happen when it does break free. It's a gestation period. You are in that gestation period. Your life may be under construction at this time. Everything may not be prepared, be finished, be completed for that move, for that difference, for that breakthrough. Especially now going into fall and winter, it's the season of the hermit. It's the season of window bears hibernation. But when the butterfly breaks free, it's surprised and shocked that once it crawled on the ground and now it can fly. These wings are spread, it takes flight, and it flutters with amazement, exploring the world, the universe, all the flowers, all the colors of life, smelling the roses and ingesting the nectar. That is exactly the point you're in right now, in that cocoon, transforming. You don't know what's going to happen when you break through. You don't know how you will look, how you will speak, how you'll be received into the world. You don't know what you'll be doing, where you'll be going, who's going to be included. But loss came out in reverse. Loss came out in reverse. Yeah. Loss is in reverse. Something that was lost. Something missing. Hidden. Taken. Delayed. Stolen. Reverse means it's coming back. It's being returned. It's walking its way to whom it belongs. If that resonates with you so far, if you're feeling this vibe, tap the like button, support the channel, the information I'm bringing. Whether you're going in or coming out of the chat, just hit it and move on with your beautifully blessed day if you cannot stay. If you are new, consider hitting that subscribe button. Coming back later to get some information that is surely of value. My A1 Day Ones, what's up, fam? How y'all doing? Welcome back to the Boom Boom Room. Thank you for your continued support, your loving donations, your bookings, your generosity, and your favor of your presence. Thank you to my Tribe Soul family, those who have joined the VIP membership on this channel. What's up, boo? What's up, babe? We've got so many movements to make along the way together. You're a movement, we're an action. We're a family that's growing, of like-minded individuals in the pursuit of what this world owes us, what is promised to us, what we be inspired to take action to grab hold of and not let it go. If that resonates with you and you're looking for a place to land, consider joining my Tribe Soul family on this channel. Hit that join button and be part of a VIP membership of heavy hitters, go-getters. What's playing? Total. Don't take your love away. I'm trying to sing, but this is a great remix. I'm going to leave this remix. I'm going to tag it in the bottom of this chat for those who want to go looking for a good remix. And this is R&B old school for my Gen X, my millennials. Come on through. Use your time well. Use your time well. Make every moment count. Make every moment count. Life is too short. It's full of obstacles, challenges, opportunities, open doorways, portals, different dimensions. This life is vast in resources, in people, in connections. Someone may be in hermit mode. You may be in hermit mode right now, looking for a routine, looking for a practice, looking for a hustle, looking for a hobby. This is about using your time well, getting up in the morning, simply breathing, and being aware that you can breathe. Being grateful that your lungs work, that there's air, that you arrived, you awoke to find it. Then pulling back your curtains. I don't care what the weather is saying, it's a new day. If it's sunny, you know what to do. Get outdoors, go play, go explore, go collect. Hello, my nature witches, my hedge witches, my kitchen, go outside and collect. We're fall season where everything is dropping off. Now, if you're a true spiritualist, you know When we go foraging, you don't reach up and grab something off a tree, off a branch. You don't pick a flower or cut it down to add to your collection. Fall season gives us the advantage to collect when nature is finally releasing for us in our practice. The leaves, the bark, the wands, the branches off a tree, spiritual tools. Go to the beach and collect the rocks that have been washed with spiritual water all summer long. We collect the sand. We collect the soil, the dirt, those flowers that now have dropped their leaves, their petals. We collect that and we bring that in. And we prepare our herbs, our regimens. So it's a great time, my hedge witches, to get outdoors. Use your time well so that you don't sit around and overthink. So you don't sit around in depression and loneliness. So you don't focus on the loneliness and the walls that have you trapped indoors. Get outside and really breathe deep. Meditate. Pray. Raise your hands. Raise your head towards the sun. If it's raining, get outside. Get in that rain. Get a little wet. And be careful. Don't get sick. But those of us that know what the raindrops hold, know that when it rains, time to collect that rainwater, time to get out and shower yourself, time to embrace the dancing in the rain. It's a releasing, it's freeing, it's restoring. Collect that water, bring it inside, get ready for your potions and your spell work. Wake up. It says, wake up. Wake up. It's your moment. Now, yesterday I put a post in my community that says, how will you ever be a star, beloved, if you're afraid to shine bright like a diamond? How? This says, wake up. It's your moment. You may not be a spring or summer baby. You may like the weather, but your spiritual gifts may gravitate to the fall and winter, where everything is cold, calm, still, and your voice will reign above, be heard. You'll see the manifestation. When other people are inside, you outside, alone, in the peace and tranquility of nature. Collect the snow. Collect that snow if you're lucky enough to get some this season. Bring it in. They all the elements of nature have a reason and have a purpose and a unique inclusion and spell work and spiritual practice. I know I just heard somebody. I know I heard. I will and I am. If that answers your question. Who in the world are you? Who in the world are you? Getting to know the new you. Okay, pause, because I don't mean who is the old you. I don't mean who is the you that you tell everybody about, that you always talk about, that you constantly bring up, the memories, the trauma, the pain, the victimization, the hurt. Who is the you that was never born into that family, never married into that marriage, never got into that relationship, never had children, never went to that school, was never bullied, never overweight, never saw themselves as unattractive, never in the wrong ethnicity or culture, never raised in that poverty community, never went without. Who are you if all of that totally went away? If you woke up one morning And God erased your memory while you slept and said you get a new slate, a new pen to write a new story of your life, to start a new autobiography. Where would you begin? How would you like it to read for your legacy or the next generation you leave behind? What are your footprints? What is your goals? What are your desires? What are you most passionate about? If you had the ability to do whatever you like, you had the resources, the funds, the opportunity, the key to unlock that door, what is the picture you would paint? Because that is who Spirit is asking to wake up and to remember, I've already erased it all. The only place it exists today is in your memory. I pulled you away from the family. I pulled you away from the friends. I pulled you away from the job. I pulled you away. Now, even if you're not physically away yet, you've been through a spiritual transformation enough to know that you are different. You rise above it. You learn how to alchemize it. You're studying to know thyself, to get to know thyself, to move different. Even if you're physically in the situation, spiritually, you are gone. You've risen. You've awakened. So that still pertains to you. What are we painting? What are we drawing? What are we asking for? What do you need? And if that picture does not embody where you exactly are at this moment, then turn the page over and write why it does not, why it cannot, why you won't, why you aren't, and why you don't. Now you have something to flip back and forward to. For whenever you see that first page of that divine picture of your future and you realize, wow, I wish I were there. Turn over and figure out why you're not. It's a guide, it's a tool, it's a manifestation practice. It's a mirror image on paper. Get to know the new you. Does the new you eat the same foods? Does the new you have the same friends? Are you in the old job? Are you hanging out in the same place at the end of this year that brought you the pain and the bitterness of the year before? Turn over and ask yourself why. Because all those reasons on the why side are the reasons why the page in front of it does not exist. Why your life is not all colors of the rainbow. Belong to your own dream. Create your own life. Yeah. Eyes shut. Dreaming. Dreaming again. Like a child with no inhibitions, no boundaries. The world is their oyster. Everything they touch is a toy. A chance to be something to be discovered. Whether they take it apart or put it together. It's a moment of pleasure and self-discovery. Can I do this? Do I want this? Does this taste good? Do I want it again? Or can I do without it? Why do they keep giving this to me? Children are seeds of the soul before they are planted in the dirt, in the grave, in life, in challenges and restrictions, in daily routine, in adulting. Being a child again, in your mind, in your heart, in your soul, getting out to play, to discover, to be curious, to be a dreamer, to be passionate, to touch, to experience, to not tell yourself there's nothing that you can't have, want. Children throw tantrums only because they don't see a reason why they can't have it. Why are you taking them? Why That's why they throw tantrums. There's nothing in the world that tells them why I can't have this when I want it. Because they don't know the dangers yet. You as an adult know, but they don't know. But as an adult, you have the luxury of knowing the dangers now. It's no need to throw a tantrum. For every no is a redirection. Every no is a maybe, not yet, or simply a no, I got something better. But that doesn't mean you don't want it. You don't try to have it. You don't look for it. You don't create it. You don't touch it, feel it, taste it, want it, desire it. And the only way you will, people don't take a risk and they don't ask because they get tired of hearing no. As an adult, you get tired of hearing no. So you just decide I'll do it for myself. They're not going to give it to me. They break their promises. Those dreams have been broken. The foundation is gone. I'm going to do it myself. I'm going to do it alone. And God says, the reason why you feel that way, because you believe that your yes comes from another human being. You're relying on another human being, probably they've gone through their trauma. They have some level of toxicity. They have their own challenges, their own obstacles. They're navigating through their own chaos in their own lives. God is saying, I am your yes. I am your absolution. I'm your provider, your resource. But you've forgotten about me because you wrapped in to what you thought you wanted. You thought you knew it. You thought you found it. And so therefore you let go. You didn't need me. You were good until you weren't. Then we remember, my God, why? Why did I ignore the red flags? Why did I not see it? Why did I stay too long? Why did I take it? Why did I allow? Why did I choose it? In repression, the person in repression don't even take accountability that the why is their karma. And they say, oh, why did they? Why don't they? How come you let them? And it's about the other person and what they've done and what they've chosen, what they've said. Even that is a choice you made. For you would not know that person. You would not have spent that much time with that person. You would not have been around that person unless you considered that person as a need, as someone that should be there, have to be there, that I want to be there. And the whole time God was sending you signs, red flags, shaking your bed at night, knocking on your ceiling, on your door, letting the forces drip. So it will wake you up out that dream, get you out that bed on your feet to go find out what it was that was disturbing your peace. God will send you the nightmares, the visions, allowing them to be themselves in front of you so you could see that. But when the pain hurts so bad, it's no longer about ourselves. It's about whoever inflicted that pain. Whether or not we put ourselves in their environment, in their way, in their line of attention, in their space, we tend to forget that. Because we say, well, if I had known better, I would have chosen better. And all the while, we knew better. Because they probably won the first relationship that failed. Whether it's family or lover or friend, whoever, it absolutely wasn't one person that failed you. This was a progression of lifetime lessons from when you were a child to as you grew, the choices you made along the way. The whole time God was trying to show you your pattern, the way you choose, the way you do it, how you allow them to move. And then when you finally had enough, that's when God needs you to say, heal me, fix me, change me. restore me, correct me, guide me, protect me. Not make sure they get their karma. Get them. Take care of it. Hello, do what you do. You know, this is what they did to me. I need you team to wreck shop in their life. There are many people that do that and don't understand why they never move. Day after day. Same shit after same shit. Every single day. And I don't mean those in hermit mode doing the work. I'm not talking to the, if you're in hermit mode and you're actually doing the work. And doing the work is not just focusing on pain and the trauma every day. That's not doing the work. Of course, there'll be moments of that are there to help you remember, to redirect you, to re-guide you, to keep you on that path to going in a new direction. But it should not be every single day of the same pain and the same trauma and the same walk and the same talk and the same victimized mentality, poverty mindset, loneliness, sadness, darkness, depression, day after day. That is not doing the work. That's sitting and stewing in it, in the trauma. If you're sitting and stewing in the trauma, that is not work. That is lack, stagnation, procrastination. That is not stillness. That's stuck energy. There is a difference. Be still and know that I am God. It's different than I am so stuck. I'm going to just stay here until God sends him someone or something to move me along, because I'm just frustrated and throwing a tantrum. It's time to belong to your own dream, not the dreams of others, of your parents, of your elders, of your siblings, of the church, of the community, of the boss, the job, your children, your own dream. The dreams you had, you let go of because I'm too old, it's too late, it'll never happen, it's not meant for me, I'm not sure. I wonder what will happen next. Read to it. What does it say? Read to adventure. Precipice of change. Pause before the action. This is a tower moment. This is a tower moment. The precipice of change and the pause before action. This is a tower moment. I wonder what will happen next. Yeah, you see the energy. We have blue. Blue represents water. Water represents emotions, flowing, nowhere to land, nowhere to stop, no stillness. Flow is good when it comes to manifestation, building, creating, working. Hello. When it comes to emotions, this constant flow is not good. It's not landing anywhere. There's no destination. There's no ending. It's just moving. It doesn't know where it's going, what to expect. It doesn't welcome. It flows alone in solitude. Now that can be mistaken for calmness, emotional flow, emotional rest, emotional unrest, emotional flow, overflow can be mistaken for, well, I'm just being calm. I'm just being still. I'm just breathing. I'm just reflecting. No, it's a stuck energy. I'm sitting here caught up in my memories and the trauma, afraid to move, afraid of change, afraid to stop and be still, afraid to enter, afraid of change, not knowing how to change, if the change will last. So we've got a tower moment coming in. With this tower moment, I'm feeling someone who has been in hermit mode for far too long, believing in doing the work, but are truly not. This is almost like the universe coming through to force some kind of movement, some kind of action. We're going to find out what that tower will be bringing, what you can expect to happen. I do see this individual reading a book. You may have a cat. You may love to read. This is giving me heavy Cancer energy. You may have Cancer in your moon. Maybe a Cancer Mars. You may be a Pisces Venus. We're all mad here. Everyone is a little different. This is a group of people that you have collected throughout your lifetime. This can be family. This can be friends. This can be children. This can be coworkers. These are energies that have been collected in your life over a lifetime so far. It says we're all mad here. I feel you are the absent one. And there are a lot of energies that are maybe a little angry, a little bitter, because they don't know what's going on. They may not even know they were karmic. A lot of them don't. Most don't. People that are karmic usually don't know they're karmic. Nobody wants to wear that label. But there's somebody here is mad. Mad that you were gone. Mad that you broke away. Mad that you ran. Mad that you don't talk, you don't communicate, you got them blocked. Mad you made a decision to separate or move apart. Mad that you left. I want to be a queen. Stating your sovereignty. Declaring your freedom. Passing a test. That tower moment that may be coming in, it may be so you can finally take your power back. That tower moment coming in is meant to elevate you, meant for you to straighten your crown, meant for you to receive a crown. Everybody wants to be a queen. Everybody wants to be seen. Everybody wants to be a king. Everybody wants to be abundant, financially independent. Everybody wants to have some authority, some sovereignty, control over their lives, over their destiny. Everybody wants to be respected and admired for who they are, accepted for their own choices, to live their own life on their own terms. Now, we're all mad over here. I'm getting heavy. This could be your mother or your father. This can be a sibling. This could be a friend, an ex-friend. The one that's mad. And you simply moved on to be a queen or a king, to be independent, to be free, to be happy, to be healthy, to be in your own queendom, kingdom, your own bubble, your own sanctuary. You've got an energy here. I'm getting heavy family. If this is a group, and for many, this is a group. If it ain't your family, it's someone you separated from's family. It may be your family and their family. You have several energies here. Several energies. There's definitely a repression of emotions. Now that can be somebody trying to save themselves, protect their heart, protect what they love, what they value. Being seen by somebody else as you just repressing how you really feel. Or maybe that's what exactly you're doing, but you for that reason. Because maybe you had to. Maybe even if it's temporary, maybe you had to for a moment, for a season, for a year or two. But maybe it may be time, my love, to get up, shake it off, make a move, make a phone call, have a conversation, get some closure, ask a question. It's time for you it's time for you to straighten your crown. Take your power back, stand in your power. Let go of fear, anxiety, doubt, confusion, illusions. We can get stuck in solitude, making up our own stories. I too have in the past been very, very aware that I was doing it, but I didn't care. We have a tendency when we're in solitude, going through trauma and pain, to make up stories in our head because we're gone. We're separated. We're solo. We've broken free. We're in hibernation. And therefore, there are no voices, no connections, no human interaction. And we began to start speaking to ourselves. But what we're telling ourselves is information that is not useful, is not helpful, keeps us in that seclusion energy. We think the worst, we speak the worst, we come up with the worst ideas, the worst possibilities, because that is the energy we're in. But instead of realizing that the reason why that is our first go-to, our first thoughts, is because the energy we're in that needs to be transmuted, alchemized. That's the shadow that hasn't been focused. That's the shadow work that hasn't been done. Instead, we blame on the people that are causing us to replay that storyline. It's a very self-serving, it's a very victimization mindset, but it's also a trauma response. It's also a trauma response to self-protection, self-preservation, to the loneliness, the seclusion. Many people do that so they don't lose their mind. Many people do that who don't want to take accountability of why they're alone. Many people do that because they don't want confrontation. They don't want to have to go have the conversation. They don't want to have to really do the shadow work, which often includes other people. Shadow work is not always done alone. You get to a point where you got to include people that were living, residing, resting, and taking a space in that shadow along with you. Sometimes you got to go make people take accountability of what they've done. Sometimes you got to go give them get that pain back so it can be released. Sometimes you got to go and say, you know what? It don't even matter anymore. Where I'm going is through a new door. I wish you peace. I wish you love. I wish you healing. I may not be a part of your future and you may not be a part of mine, but let's forgive and move on and let go. Because what is done is done. If there's truly no use for it, the forgiveness can just be allowing yourself to realize if I want to let this go, I need to let them know. I forgive myself for the part I allowed them to play, and I forgive them for playing it respectfully, and then shut the door. Instead of holding it alone, carrying alone, dealing with it alone, we give it back. We return it. We do return senders. We do cord cuttings. We do all kind of spells and releasing and empowering. But what we don't do, we don't get to see what happens after the ritual has manifested. And because many don't get to see that, even though for the moment you receive the release, it don't last. It don't stick. It don't stay. Because while you were doing that in repression. That if I just do this, I can escape and get away for the moment, but because the shadow work was not done to God's will, it come right back. And then people, oh, well, it failed. You said, you didn't do, well, boo-boo. What did you do? You came to me or someone else for this work to be done. And the work was done. Giving you the advice on how to maintain it. Hello, how you were included in it. How your energy, your permission, your allowance is needed. Of course, it will not stay and will not stick. If as soon as you wake up the next day, the first thing you think is, I hope they're having a bad day. They better not call. The phone rings and you see a name right now, you pull right back into that same energy. You see a reminder, you hear a song, something reminds you, and you forgot all the work that was done. Yeah, and you're right back where you started. Blaming and shaming whoever it was you say didn't do for you what's supposed to be done. Meanwhile, no accountability of the part you got to take. The continued action that needs to be made. You cut a cord, the cord is cut. But there is consistent behavioral changes, energy shifts that need to be made consistently. Because Rome wasn't built overnight. Hello? It took a lifetime of trauma and pain. They cannot be erased by cutting one cord and walking away. Practitioners get a bad rap. They get a bad rap. That's why a lot of people don't want to do readings anymore. Look at the channels. Diviners have stopped offering readings. They're not doing them anymore. You get what you get on the YouTube, and they don't want to sit with nobody. They don't want to share nobody because they get a bad rap. As soon as you perform a work or do an action or give the guidance, and they walk away and they don't see the manifestation immediately. They want their money back. They give you bad reviews. They're telling everybody they sure know what you're doing, that you use it, and they become a hater determined to break your business, your practice, your spiritual gifts. Put confusion in your mind if your work is really anointed and blessed. So many people who did readings, I've been seeing them month after month. A new reader I watch on YouTube, my readings are closed. They shut down to an unknown time or indefinitely because we are still humans, regardless of what people see, regardless of what people want and expect. And we give a lot of our energy, our life force to help others, to guide, to teach, to mentor, to coach, to advise, to influence. And for someone to turn around and take that life force that you've given to them as a tool, a branch, a help, and use it now as a weapon, a sword. After a while, that human decides it ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. I'll do what I can do on here, but give that much energy, that personal and that close, it ain't worth it. And then those who really need it are at a great loss. This is not for the weak. This spiritual walk, this craft, this life is not for the weak. It's not for... God will tear you down and build you forward tough. And you will people will see you, whether they say it or not, but we know it's in the body language. People will see you as cold. Hello, too aggressive, too forceful, disrespectful, judgmental. Oh, we know. We want all the labels. Toxic, karmic, dark, manipulative. We know all, we it ain't even gotta be said and we hear it. From those you work with the most, you love the most, you give to the most, them too. We know. And we push through. Still we come through. Still we show up. Because people don't know what it took to get there. People don't know the near-death experiences, the life-changing events, the constant towers, the struggles, the spiritual warfare. Hello, the defamation, the lies, the evil, the spell work done daily. And it don't have to be lighting a physical candle or the gossip, the lies, the drama, the dirt they throw in your name, the constant evil energy sent through their thoughts are some of the harshest spell work there is. Here we've got divine order, practice patience. It came out in reverse. Yeah, running out of patience to wait, believing that every no you get is final, believing that you're not being heard, your prayers are not being heard, seeing no movement, no breakthrough, no money, no flow, no fertility, all the promises, all the guidance, all the predictions, all the videos, the books, everything, and not seeing it happen. Thinking this ain't divine order, this some kind of satanic spell work, some kind of ritual, some kind of imaginary force. When it's simply God saying, you ain't ready. You ain't ready. They may believe you are. You may say you are because you want it. You need that change so bad. But God said you ain't ready. Because if I give you this, so much is given, much is required. Much is expected. If I give you what you're asking for, what you believe you need, another towel, another rejection, another heartbreak, another loss, another pain, another burden, too much weight. We've got the generator staying grounded. Staying grounded is what you should be focused on. A daily practice, a daily routine, a daily ritual, and you know what feels good. If it constantly feels like it's the same old, then you need to change it. You need to search more, find more, reach more, dive deeper, get out, look upon your current circumstances or your current environment You need to explore outside of those walls, that confinement, those handcuffs. Mystical messages. Follow the signs. Spirit is knocking on your door. Knocking on your door. Trying to break in. Trying to break in to grab you up, hold you, comfort you, shake you loose, and take you to actually where you belong. But I feel resistance. I feel frustration. I feel impatience, some denial, some resentment, some bitterness. I feel some very stuck energy. Integration and multi-dimensional healing. Multi-dimensional. Healing don't take place in one day, one room, one connection, one opportunity, one breakthrough. Hello, one change, one shift, one move. Healing is multi-dimensional. You can't heal your emotions and forget your body. You can't heal your body and forget your soul. You can't heal your mind and forget your heart. This is about a pure and complete connection of all your chakras in alignment. Taking accountability, which ones are out of place and why they are. Multidimensional. What I eat, what I drink, what I watch, what I read, who I'm around, what I invest in, what I subscribe to, what I buy, and why I'm doing all of that while I'm doing it. Is it based on old behavior? Is it based on addictions? Is it based on old practice? Is it based on trauma, immaturity, unforgiveness, bitterness? I need to be something that others see. Or is it based on nothing? Is it based on just the allowing, the accepting, the movement, the signs, the synchronicities, the divine guidance? Is it based on the redirection? Is it based on the spiritual connection, on your intuitive discernment? Are you aware of where you are and why you're there and what you're doing? You're taking stock of this day that looks like yesterday. And why are there no changes? Are you aware that you're waiting for something and don't know what it is? So you're waiting on nothing. This is awareness. Awareness of your current state, of the way your thought process, how you choose, simply by how you choose what you eat, your snacks. Are there more snacks than vital nutritional meals? Are there more sugary or alcoholic beverages than there is divine water and spirit energy? They said don't take any in verse. One with the self. Blossoming. I will take that in reverse. When will you be ready? Spread your wings and fly. Do you know that you have wings? Or are you unaware that you do? You know you can go anywhere you want, be anything you want to be, try anything you want to try, connect with whoever you want to connect with, do that thing better than you thought you did it before, and this time it will not fail because you are not who you used to be. The reason why you're not blossoming, why blossoming is in reverse, stuck in a cocoon. It's almost like a butterfly. The cocoon, the shell is broken away, but there's like a thin skin that you can see through. but still trapped in it. You can see it. You don't know why you're not free. You don't know why you're not flying, because the shell is gone. The cracks are gone. It's all falling away. So why am I still stuck here? Why are my wings not opening up? Why is this not setting me free? Why am I not flying or soaring and moving to the next destination or next elevation? Because there's a need, a divide, to get back to being one with thy true self, not thy old self and not the new self you think you are, thy true self. Open your heart and set loving boundaries. This is the blockage, beloveds. Your heart chakra. Your heart chakra is blocked from years of trauma, years of pain, years of setbacks, delays, poverty, stagnation, failure, fatigue, burdens. Your heart chakra, your heart is tired, my love. It's tired. Time to let people in. Tired of opening that door, giving out that key. It's tired of beating for anyone else but itself. This says if you do not open your heart chakra, setting healthy boundaries, of course, using discernment to make better choices, but it got to be open. You can't love thyself and love thyself alone forever. That is not the divine plan for anyone. You cannot be alone, move alone, live alone, work alone, build alone. You can struggle alone, hurt alone, grieve alone. You can rest alone, but at the end of the day, you're alone is lonely. God's in our places on this planet full of abundant life, resources, energy to replenish, to renew, to refill, to live a life of loneliness and separation, calling it protection, because it is not. That is not protection. That is punishment. That is self-punishment, self-torture, self-delay. It's like putting handcuffs on yourself and wondering why you were chained, bound, restricted. Open your heart to new love, new connections, new support, new generosity. Open your heart to being given to as well as to give. Open it to equal reciprocity, to divine connection, to source energy. Open it up. Yeah, it hurt. I know, yeah, it hurt a lot. Yeah, it was very traumatic, very painful. You probably didn't deserve it. I know. But it's over, my love. And it's done. And it will stay that way as long as you say so. That does not mean now you live alone. You don't trust. You don't allow. You overthink, overanalyze. Karmic purge, mirror reflection. It came in reverse. There's definitely others around you who see you as karmic for whatever reason. Maybe you left and broke their heart, whatever. Although you had to, doesn't matter. It's time, beloved. The karmic is gone. God has removed it, protected you. God has put you in a sanctuary, in a stillness, so you can heal, so you can reflect, so you can detox and spend some time. It's been a while. God wants to know when you're going to let go. When does the detox end? When does the purge end? When? When do you get back out? Get back amongst. Get back in. When you step lively, step new. When do you let the happiness in again? When? Do you have a date, a time, a situation that will take? Is there something that needs to happen before you can release? Because the karmic is released. That's been done. Cords have been cut. Energy has been returned. God has already put you above it all. So now what's your deadline? Now when is it truly over? Because it's time to no longer mirror. It's time to no longer mirror what the other person is going through. The other people are going through. That I definitely get a twin flame in this message. There's definitely a karmic twin flame cycle in this message. Definitely karmic soul ties. Soul merger, ebb and flow. There's your chakras being wholly aligned. See, the heart is most prevalent at the top. In third eye is showing up as a heart. You see the wings to fly? Go towards the light. Light is an awakening, an enlightenment, a higher perspective of thought, seeing everything on the brighter side, discovering the silver lining in every challenge, being grateful for the moments of redirection and divine intervention. Seeing the loss is making room for a better beginning. I keep hearing in my third, when. I keep hearing the word when, beloved. When are we finished? When are we done? When are we whole? When are we thirsty? When are we hungry? When are we curious? When are we happy and healthy? Knowing that we are spiritually wealthy in wisdom and knowledge. And we can use that to rebuild, restore, renew. Something better, something greater, bigger, fun, playful, energetic. Oh my God, why did I hear that? I just heard, hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. For some of you, I'm talking to you and you're a female or a masculine in your feminine energy, but I'm getting feminine energy. Yes, somebody is still stuck in retaliation, bitterness, in that rage, in that get back energy. The more I'm going, the more pain they will feel, because you know it. Even if you believe that they don't. In a lot of ways, you've seen that they do. You understand that they do. And thinking that your distance, your absence, causing them the pain they deserve. Hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. It's October, it's Domestic Violence Awareness Month. Please, if that pertains to you, or somebody you know, there are hotlines on every commercial, every platform. If you need information, you need assistance, you need help. Hello, as a certified mental health counselor with a BA in psychology, philosophy, and sociology. Hello, and substance abuse and addiction counselor. Hello, a certified holistic wellness practitioner. Please reach out. Do not suffer in silence. Do not hide in fear. Somebody needs to get you a 7-day candle, a white one. You need to get you a white 7-day candle. You need to put your name on it and your birthday. You need, with a permanent marker. Turn it over and write the word from top to bottom. Write release me. And you need to let it burn for 7 days, somewhere fireproof and safe. Because where you don't put it out, I don't care if you go to work, wherever you go, it needs to be somewhere safe and protected where it can continuously burn. Now, if it's not possible when you leave, then put it out. Do not blow it out. Smudge it out. And then when you come back home, relight it. Because adversity. I accept the challenges. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. You didn't go through it for nothing. It wasn't a punishment. It may have been a karmic lesson. We're in a classroom. We're students of this planet. We're all learning every single day. Yeah, you know what? Blockage to that heart chakra, you gotta let it go. You got to let it go. Somebody is stuck in their pride. I love myself and I see everyone. I love myself and I see myself in everyone. Are they prideful? That's all you see. Because that's what you're holding on to as well. Nobody won't call. Nobody won't pick up the phone. Nobody won't reach out. Nobody won't get together. Nobody won't ask the questions. Nobody won't heal the trauma. We won't even talk about it. What stays in this house, hello, what happens here? You know, that old toxic family law of what happens in this house stays in this house. And you learn to take that in all your connections. Somebody, pride, the only value for pride, the only value that comes out of pride is regrets. The only value that comes out of pride is regrets. Too much pride brings lost opportunities, lost connections, lost loneliness. I know it is the light. Loneliness, a result of living in your pride. Loneliness can be a result of them living in their pride, but remember, you're mirroring this energy. Everyone is taking a loss. Everyone has taken a loss. And if they are children, that's a loss that no one's even asked about. Because most people don't. I'm doing this for your good. I'm doing this for your best. No one asks them. A child should be seen and not heard. Stay in the child place. More toxic family laws. I know that I am never alone. Somebody needs to know that you are not alone, whether you come or go, whether you meet or not. Every interaction, every circumstance, every opportunity is being navigated with you and who you connect with, your spirit team, your ancestral bloodline, the Most High. You are never alone unless that's what you believe. If your pride is telling you that's where you need to be, you need to stay for some reason that's obviously not manifesting itself. Loneliness is a gift that most people give to themselves. It's a gift that most give to themselves. Something that doesn't have to be. Something that is not promoted. something that's not healthy and not God's plan. Temporary seasons are often taking way too long because we're following a human clock. It's got 24 hours, it's got months, it's got years. When God says divine timing is, what clock are you following? What ending, beginning are you waiting for? Has time run out? Has it? Why do you believe so? Is it too late? Are you too old, too young, too unwilling, too lost, too unsure, too stuck? Hello, beloved. Balance. 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 Grounding. When you're standing on the ground, on the earth, with 2 feet, solid, grounded, balanced. But what happens when the earth starts to shake, starts to tremble, starts to move without your permission? Are you steadfast? Are you unshakable? Are you unstoppable? Or are you fluid and you go with it? You allow it to take you, to redirect you? Or in fear, do you tense up? Do you buckle down? Or do you allow that shift to take you where it's moving? I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. That's for my people pleasers. That's for my people pleasers and my hierarchy empaths. If you are one, then you know it's both a curse and a gift. If you are one, you know. This is about you choosing to do what makes you happy without asking, without wondering if it will bother somebody else, hurt somebody else. If that's the reason why they don't love me, didn't choose me, don't want to be around me, don't call me, let me go or bully me. This is you realizing that judgment is for God alone. And no other judgment matters. Really, truly does not. When you work for the divine and you connect with the Most High, there's no other judge in your life. There's no one else that holds your destiny. There's no one else that holds your soulmate. There's no one else that prepares your table. There's no one that houses you, clothes you, feeds you. There's no other love more unconditional in and outside of you. This is you realizing that truth, owning that truth, and actually living it. And other than just saying I believe it, living it. It becoming a skin, a daily source, an inspiration, a motivation to build that life that you drew on that paper, that matches that artistry, that song, that vision, that voice, that push, that pull in that direction. If they don't like it, do you like it? If they don't like it, do you like it? And who gets the final decision in that? And you doing what you do, moving how you move, and fulfilling your destiny. If they don't want it, do you want it still? Do you even need it? If they don't choose you, do you choose you? It's not your choice, your best choice, and your only choice. Only you know what you truly need and truly desire. If they say no, is that your final no, or do you say yes anyway? If they say yes and you cannot, will you still say no? Or be afraid of how they will feel? Or if they will ever come back again or call you or choose you? Because you know what God said? You can have whatever you like. I'm on the main line. Call me up and tell you what you tell me what you want, what you need. What can I do? Talk to me. Listen to me. Feel me. Most of the time, it's the only voice you can rely on and the only voice you should be searching for. Sometimes even our own voice ain't the voice that we need. We got to go higher and above it and through the fire. Change. I understand that nothing can change or evolve without movement. I understand that nothing can change or evolve without movement. That's self-explanatory. I'm not even going in growth. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. Then let's get to work. Then let's do it. Then let's make that come true. Let's make that a reality. It's not something that just happens by miracle. Movement, action, insight, discernment, maturity, reflection, going within before you go without, judging within before you judge without, listening within before you listen without, on the outside of everything that's not coming from within, building from within before you can build on the outside, receiving of yourself, trusting yourself, knowing yourself, protecting yourself, loving yourself before you ever do it for anything on the outside. That's growth. That's conscious growth. Let me see. Let me get in the room. Let's see who's in the room today, beloveds. It was cold when I started. Now I'm hot. Alexis. Hello, Alexis McCarvey. Welcome in, beloved. I just want to. Okay, Alexis, I hear you, Queen. You looking for just friendships for now? Me too in the 3. When you're learning yourself, discovering yourself, finding yourself, rebuilding yourself, you don't have self to give. You cannot pour from an empty cup while you are at your filling station. You gotta be pouring it out. Fill your cup. Have more than enough. So that instead of you pouring from your cup to give, they can just receive from your overflow. I'm not tipping my cup to give you anything. I need everything in it to sustain me. But if I overflow enough, feel free to come in and receive from that overflow. Absolutely, Alexis Ashe. Eyes of Cree. Hello, Lucretia. Namaste. Saj, moderator in the house. Tony, Alexis. Hey, Tony. Namaste, beloved. Daphne. Hey, Queen. Alexis Gibson. Both Alexis in the house today. Hello, twins. Frank. Hello, Frank. Namaste, King. Welcome in. Andrea. Hello, Andrea Castillo. Namaste, beloved. Is that Nodine? Or that Nodaline? Nodaline Joseph? I hope I pronounced your name right. Hello, beloved. Welcome in. Did I say hello to the melanated goddess? Did I? Melanated goddess. Namaste. What's up, fam? And when I say what's up, fam, I'm talking to, well, I'll explain that later. Who else we have? I am. Hola, hello, I am. Catbird 69. What's up, beloved? Andrea, I see you getting some love in the chat, beloved. I love the chat interaction. Y'all meet and greet one another. Say hello to your family. It's Tribe coming through in the house. Acknowledging. Hello, hola, hola, Jones. Namaste, hola. Ishmael. Welcome in. Namaste. Bernadette. Bernadette, mahalo. Mahala. Hello, beloved. Rick James. What's up, Rick? Educate to liberate. What's up, liberate? What's up, fam? Hello, beloved. Is that Damien? Damien Villa. Hello, Damien. Alicia Holloway. Alley Cats. How do you do, boo? And that's as far back as I can go. If I missed anyone, because I can't, did I say hi to Dante? Dante Harper? Hello, beloved. Okay, y'all, hit the like button. If you want a personal reading, if you want a confirmation, yes or no. A wonderful moderator is putting all the information you need in the chat. Come on through. Remember, collective, you take what resonates. If it don't apply, let it fly. We're going to go to the Kipper. I'm here. I feel there's a spiritual inheritance. Somebody stole, delayed, blocked some kind of money. Because abundance came out with forgiveness. So somebody is definitely taking the opportunity, delayed the opportunity, stolen the opportunity, something that cost you financially. Well, this is joy, money, but I'm getting money here. So I don't know if someone owes you something, if there's a settlement, a legal issue outstanding. But I'm getting a loss of abundance. Somebody needing some kind of forgiveness for sabotaging some kind of abundant opportunity. You may know who this person is. You may not. You may not even be aware that this was taken, hidden, or stolen, or blocked. But you're about to find out. That smoke from that candle that went out. Oh no. Ooh. Yeah, beloved. It's smoking, but it's killing my nostrils. That's a lot. I'm gonna have to replace that scent. Thank you for your patience as I cleanse the energy, because I need it. I may come out of this house coat. It was freezing. Our temperatures here in the East Coast fell 30 degrees overnight. And we woke up needing to put the heat on. So, but now my energy is moving in motion and I'm hot. So we'll see if I gotta come out of this house coat. That'll Palo Santo. I never have it when I need it. Okay. Oh well. Anyway, let's find out about this abundance. Missing, delayed, stolen, hidden. A lot about. If Spirit has any messages for my collective, confirmation. We got a mature man here. We got a mature man. This man fell out in the reverse. There is a mature man here. But the number 5 meaning change. Also the Hierophant. Now this is either a father. This is a father. This can be your father. The father of your child or children. It's in reverse. Somebody's sick. Very sick. Possibly dying and passing. And no trigger warning for me because y'all know I'm a death doula. I don't acknowledge or grieve death the way many do. This may be with change. This may be somebody passing away. This is a mature man, an older man, an elder man. I don't know. This could be 45 to 65. Could be older, but maybe they have a little grayish hair, some graying, some silvering. This could be that person in regret. This could be that person, that physical pain, occupation. This person could have been sick. This person could have worked for years and not paying attention to their health. And now they're unwell. This could be somebody that did some work against you. And now their karma is that they're sick. If it was returned, they are now facing some health issues. Because we got work, occupation here, and a mature man in reverse. This person could have lost a job. This man, whoever this man is, inability to continue to work. He could have lost a job, walked away from a job, had an opportunity to work taken away. If this is them, this could be you. You could be healthy, but this opportunity could have been taken away from you so that your money would not grow, so the work would not come in. I'm still getting that there's a mature man, an older man here that's sick because of some work, something tied to work. Either they worked themselves into being sick. This may be a warning for a man here, or a woman in her masculine energy. They got to hold it down alone, carry the weight alone, and be both mother and father. But taking a break from work might be your best idea to work on getting your health in order. If it ain't you, it's this man. You're going to find out what kind of work this is. You got this man, also mature man in reverse. This could be a man in an adult body. This man acts like a child. Very immature. Very immature for the age. This man could be a little immature for the age. Maybe a late bloomer. I don't know if this number is, we have 34 here, breaks down to a 7. 7 is about the Chariot. Could be worried about work that is not coming in. Could be worried about work that is not coming in. But it looks like the work is not coming in because of a lack of readiness, lack of emotional maturity and being ready to receive this work or this opportunity. Ooh, we got a false person. We got a false person here. You know what I'm getting? There's a man here. There's an adult male who acts like a child, very immature, very emotionally, mentally immature. This person worked with a false person. They have been working with a false person. I don't know if they know it or not, but this could have, yeah. If this is the, hello, birdie. Hello. Hi. This person, if this is the father of your child or children, if this is your father, with this Jezebel, with this false person, when Jezebels are usually about money, they're very materialistic. Something was brought together by a sexual need, a material need. There's no love here. This man thought he was in love with this woman, blinded by the fact that maybe she had money, was able to help him build money, gave him a place to stay. For some of you, this woman could have either worked with this man or worked with this man in the past, and that's how they met. But this person is a false, a fake. Too many, beloved. Can I get one, beloved? Thank you. Yeah, toil and labor. This masculine, very immature, for whatever reason, has worked with this false person, number 38 and number 8. Number 38 and number 8. 8 is strength. 38 breaks down to 11. That is justice. Whoever this man is, this immature man that works with this false person to gain something, there's some kind of justice on the way. Well, this is a legal matter. They stole something from you, blocked something from you, took something from you, delayed something, lied about something, held something back, hid something. There's justice on the way. But I definitely get a need to, if that is not your story, there's a need to rest here from work, to redirect your energy. Working too hard, stressed out, burdened, health issues, because this can also be focusing on balance, a balance between work. Yeah. Many of you, though, this man got involved with this karmic to work. There's the courthouse. There's the courthouse. For some of you, justice is coming in. Whoever this official is that works at the courthouse, holding some documents, holding some paper, some information containing some kind of justice. If you were married to this person, if this man, father of your children, if you were in a marriage, children or not, because I'm also hearing miscarriages, my condolences. This can be a divorce settlement, something legal going on in court. You know what I'm also hearing? If you were married to somebody, they was married to somebody else, whether you know it or not, this person could have been married in 2 different states. or countries. Or maybe you got with this person and were already married and you were waiting, or this Jezebel broke up your marriage and you're in court, or there's a court case, or these two are in court and you don't even know about it, but your name is being mentioned. There's some kind of justice coming. Some kind of justice that is on the way. This is your father with this Jezebel that works against you receiving something that belongs to you. It was given to you through a marriage. Justice is on the way. Because it looks like there's a woman. It looks like there's a woman doing all this toil and labor, all this work. If you are the woman doing all this work alone to hold it down, and you're waiting for a court decision, we got some justice on the way. If you're a child of this married couple, this man is your father, and they're now with their stepmama, Jezebel, want to hold back your inheritance. There's some kind of justice on the way, but it may be because this man may be passing away, and you may be receiving some information that you are the rightful owner and not this Jezebel, not this false person. I just heard identity theft. They wanted to be you, claimed they were you, and you were the wife, the rightful one. Maybe you weren't married on paper. Maybe it was a common law in your state, and that's legal. And there was a dispute of whether or not you would receive it. There is some information on the way. It says a message or concern. You're about to find out what was hidden. You're about to find out what they hid, what they lied about, what they blocked, what they stole. There's a letter in that envelope that was hidden in that drawer, in that chest, in that home, in that safety deposit account. Somebody done found something, discovered it, revealed it, and now the court's got it. Now the court's got it, or they're about to receive this information. Somebody could have found it and been turning it over. You know what I'm also getting? This man who is sick and unwell and realizes it's because they're with a karmic, because they didn't do right in their marriage or by anyone else. That person may be releasing, confessing, handing over some kind of documents to the court to remove this karma, this pain that they're going through. Somebody could be awakening, having a spiritual awakening because they're unhealthy. Yeah, we got a courtship. For many of you, this marriage, this courtship is you and your ex, the father of your children, or not. Somebody you were in a marriage, a common law connected to, they cheated, they lied with the Jezebel third party. You could be in court for a divorce or some kind of legal settlement of assets. They tried to hide how much they had, what they had, so that you didn't receive it. They may have been under a karmic spell by this Jezebel or this dark witch. Don't tell, don't give it up. Let's hide, let's keep it. But there's some information. You're about to get some documents, some petitions, a message of concern. And I heard divine timing is heavily at play. Maybe in your eyes it's been taking too long. Maybe in your eyes you wait. Okay, that count. You see the gifts in reverse? Absolutely. This couple, whoever this is, lied hid, what was stolen, what was bought, was part of the agreement, the settlement, part of what belonged to you, is owed to you. They didn't want you to receive this gift. They didn't want you to receive this gift. But 17 is 8. 8 is Scorpio. This is, hello. Journey in reverse. They did not want this to come to you. They did not want you to receive it. They didn't want you to, they didn't even want you to know about it. Journey in reverse. Did everything, worked hard, toiled and labored to make sure you did not receive this gift, that you didn't even know about it. But you know what? It's not in reverse. You receiving the information, the message, the outcome, the decision, that's not in reverse. But they worked hard to make sure. And what else is not in reverse? Sun and wealth, not in reverse. In the upright, has been decided. This is justice. Showing up, being served, sun and wealth, jackpot, unexpected money, a windfall, a blessing, a breakthrough in your finances, in your stability, and where you live, how you live, in your home, if you have a home. This is in the upright. And in reverse. In reverse. What Spirit say is concerned in the reverse, right? Don't you dare be worried about it another day. Don't fear, don't doubt, don't be concerned that you ain't gonna get it. You won't find out. The court won't find out. Oh no, concern is in reverse. Have no fear. God is here and always near. 33. Poverty. Yeah, poverty. Get out your head, beloved. Drop that poverty mindset. Drop that scarcity mentality. Don't think you'll forever be struggling, burdened, worrying. Concern is in reverse. Let it go. Let God is moving mountains out your way. Don't you give up now. Don't be defeated now. Because it says wealthy man, because then the woman. Because man is a dominant energy. But whether you're a feminine or a masculine, whether you're a lady or a man, you're about to be wealthy. Yeah, rich bitch. Hello, boss daddy. Hello, privileged lady. Hello. 13. Hey man, 13 is the death card. Something is coming to a final ending. Something is about to be over. Actually, it's already over. You're just waiting for your letter, your decision, your petition, your agreement. You're just waiting to put your signature on the dotted line. Waiting to receive it, retrieve it, expect it, believe it. Death, my love, it's over. And while it is, look who everybody's thinking about. On the picture, that's you. Everybody's talking, thinking, planning, gossiping, whispering. There are people that already know that it's happened. There are people that already know it's happened. You are the last of the Mohicans. But you will also have the last laugh You have been the most patient, the most understanding. You've allowed divine guidance and intervention to have its way in this situation. There was nothing else you could do but wait on God. And God says, get ready, beloved. Spread your wings and fly, for your wait is over. Celebrate in advance. Got a main male here. We got a main male here. Whoever this main male is that lied to the court, to deceive the court, and said they didn't have it, they couldn't pay it, they don't know how they're going to do it. They had this abundant asset, this hidden money. Hello, they put it somewhere that they thought the courts wouldn't find it because they wanted to stay wealthy, living off your money, off your inheritance, or what your kids deserve, what you earned, that wealth. It belonged to that man. That man was holding it. The karmic money came in and convinced them to stay karmic and do dirty and lie and cheat and steal. But they had the ultimate decision. Whatever this marriage is that involved you, the karmic had nothing to do with it. They went outside, that walked in with the chaos and the drama. This masculine fell hook, line, and sinker. I see sex here. I see seduction. I see material gain. I see a wealth mindset. But it was ultimately this man who is unhealthy and unwell and facing karma. Because the fat lady has sung and the curtain is closed and the show is over. The show is over. The judge, look at the judge. That judge done had enough. That judge can't believe that they thought they could lie to the court, hide from the court. The judge is done. Done. No longer wants to hear, no longer needs more information to decide. The judge is like, did you really think? The law is on your side. And this don't have to be a physical court. This could be spiritual court. This could be the highest judge above the land. If you're not in physical court, this could be spiritual court, where the highest judge above the land is like, for real? Seriously? You thought you could hide something from me that I wouldn't find it, wouldn't see it, wouldn't discover it? It could be that judge, could be karma. Any more? One last card, beloved. There was only one that fell out upright. And we taking it. What's in the envelope? What's in the envelope? Deed, a will, a mortgage, a claim, ownership, a huge asset with great value, a family inheritance, a generational transfer. Hello? Somebody living in your house, somebody that got your name on the deed, use your identity to steal, to lie. You are, and judge says, If you use all the information and it was theirs, whether they were there to sign or not, since you placed them on it, since you need them to get into it, to get it, to receive it, since you wanted to claim you was the wife, Jezebel, since you wanted to claim you was the wife, hello, then it belongs to that person, right? Right. There's so many laws that have been broken. Identity theft, fraud, embezzlement, lying to the court, violating supreme rights, laws. All to be wealthy, all for money, all for fame, for status, all to spite you, block you, hate you. For them to, now those cards glow in the sunlight, so I'm not going to use those. I want to use cards I can see. And I have reflective cards that I love. But in this light, they're going to reflect the rainbow and you ain't going to see nothing. But I ain't trying to give up this little bit of light we got. Because if I close this curtain, this whole room gonna go black. There are no other lights on. It's just the sun, what's left of it, through the window. I have no other lights on. So you need it. Turn on the lights and light a candle. Woo! Come on, Teddy. Turn up the light. Turn off the lights and light a candle. Yeah, you got an ex. You got somebody that once loved you, regretting that they ever got involved with the karmic. You out here shining, healing, living, loving. For those of you who are, and there are legal issues up to their woohoo, and a whole lot of water. Because if the courts done figured out they lied, there ain't nothing you got to do. That's being handled. But you're going to get a message that's going to rock you off your feet. So get ready for that tower in that message. Somebody else's tower, destruction, chaos, demise, ending, brings your transformation, new beginning, resurrection, reconstruction. And if you're a hierarchy empath like me, in recovery, it may still bring tears to your eyes because you don't want to see anybody that you once loved in that much pain. Because you're still human and you will not allow the misdeeds of darkness cloud you from loving. Yes, your heart is fragile and you should protect it. But you should know that there's so much love left to give that you should want to give it. Ashe. Don't let other people's evilness cause you not to love, not to live, not to care, not to feel, not to desire, not to want. You're the hermit. You see, the hermit, I'm reading these cards in a different energy. Stay with me. For you out there, oh, that ain't how you read tarot. Take a seat. Take a seat. The hermit is holding a lantern with a light in it. This is my energy of the psychic investigator, the seer, the seeker of information, of knowledge. Oh yeah, either the court had an investigator that person didn't know about because they thought their lawyer knew it all, didn't know how the courts work, especially during the divorce. They don't take anybody's word for it. In history, during divorces, people have lied and hid assets. Hello. I've worked in law enforcement. I've been to every courthouse in the state I live in my work. So I can tell you, hello. They expect people to lie, to try to cheat. The courts have their own investigation services. This is why divorces take so long to be completed. That's why God said have patience. The things you don't know, you don't see, that I need to do, sit back and take a seat and watch as I burn. Come through like a wrecking ball. This investigator discovered some information that's leading to the truth that was hidden. That's why in a legal matter, as frustrating as it can be, as lengthy as it can be, hold. Hold. My love. Because justice will prevail every time. Whatever this investigator found is bringing some justice, some fairness, some equality. Hello? Because the fat lady has sung and the show is over and the curtain is closed. Everybody go home. It's ended. Judgment has been called and justice has been commanded by law. And like I said, if you're not in legal court, this is spiritual court, and believe me, it's worse. Dealing with spiritual court is by far worse than dealing with any court on this God's green earth. Guess what? Do you already know, beloved? Do you already know? Do you already know? The high priestess and 801, do you already know what's on the way? Did you predict something? Are you highly intuitive? Are you highly discerning? Do you see downloads? You already know it's on the way. You already know this would be found. You already knew there was something that wasn't being told, something that was being hidden, something that wasn't being released, and you didn't have the power to push it along. So you let go and you let God step in. And God Almighty always has the final say, as above, so below. That ain't just a metaphor. It ain't just a little phrase we say. It's an absolution, a divine intervention. We rule nothing. We own nothing. We call nothing. We are participants, students, vessels, cords. And you are connected to the right ones. And you are connected to the right ones, beloved. I'm getting excited. Woo! For somebody, I have to do that again because I don't know how it felt. But I just saw wishes come. I just saw wishes coming true and dreams being, I just saw dreams being answered and wishes being granted. But it fell and I wasn't sure, so I put it back and guess what fell out? Confirmation. Anywho, Queen of Pentacles. Major abundance, major financial independence, major stability, major growth. You're about to boss up, beloved. And that's all she wrote. You about to boss up, beloved. No more check to check. No more borrowing from Peter to pay Paul. No more maxing out your credit cards for gas in your car or food on the table. No more sending your kids in less than because you can't do it alone. And it breaks your heart. The holidays is coming, you're already in depression about what you can't provide. You are more than enough. And whoever this is, whatever they thoughts, whoever that devil is, whatever they thoughts, somebody's on their sick bed, resting, unwell, unhealthy, facing heavy addictions. They could be in a rehabilitation center, in rehab, in hospice, in bed, on home or bed rest, because they could have lost their job, got nothing else to do but sit all day, lay all day, and think of you and everything they did to bring you pain. All the third parties, all the unnecessary energy, all the warfare, all the competition. Why? Meanwhile, here you are resting, retreating, restoring, rejuvenating. Yes, you think about it, because it's a lot. And it's not yet final. Not in your neck of the woods. So yeah, it's heavy on your mind, but God says, rest your weary heart and give me every thought that you don't want. Because I got this, and I've had you all along. And watch how I move. Watch how I come through. Maybe you put away the addictions. You definitely moved away from this toxic energy and this connection. There was an addiction. It's time to rest. It's time to retreat. Because everything you need is on the way to meet you. So that you can rest. So that you can move. So that you can relocate. So that you can get away. So you can make some moves. So you can live your life. So you can do what you're supposed to do. And that you will never again let another devil in your circle, in your environment. Because we have the 6 of Cups. Oh yeah, this devil, someone from your past, a past life soulmate, a past lover, a past family member, a past connection, someone from your hometown, someone you grew up with, someone you with a long time, a false soulmate, whoever this is, that's having nostalgia at this time, replaying events, memories, decisions, experience, constantly on replay, plays, haunted by their own thoughts and emotions, and that they never should have done what they did. And for what? And for what? What is the true motive? To try and destroy that which you love. Because this person still loves you. Oh yeah, they do, even in their karmic ways. So why? Why? Was that much of a need to have more and more and more? Well, if they had addictions, yeah, it was. But feeding those addictions got this person very sick, very unwell. Off their feet, facing trauma, legal issues, burdened. This person is burdened by 10 of Wands. Oh, I'm sorry. 9 of Wands and the Hangman. This person is burdened. They're stuck. Everything, there's no movement, no hope. They've lost faith. 9 of Wands, or they sick, And then the regular Nine of Wands, it's wrapped a bandana or bandage wrapped around his head. I floated away for just a second. They could be in a mental hospital. They could be in a rehabilitation for these addictions. They could be in hospice. They could just be on bed rest, going through some mental anguish, being haunted by their own choices. This person could have a cane, use a cane, be on crutches, or use a walker when they have to walk. If they don't, they will be in the very near future. Their health is declining because they're stuck, unable to move, to manifest. And again, for what? For what? For this. I said for what? For this. They wanted your money tree. They wanted your money tree. They wanted your inheritance. They wanted your destiny. They wanted what you were building, what you were going to build. This person could have got with a karmic that's a dark witch or a warlock. This person may have been a seer and tapped into your energy. They knew your destiny before you knew it, and they wanted it. They wanted your seeds, your crops, your harvest for themselves. I kept saying, for what? For money. For money. There's a ten of Wands and the Hierophant. Yeah, that marriage, that connection, that commitment, burdens after burdens after burdens. You know it. You know it then. You know it now. That's why you're happy to be free. That marriage wasn't nothing but a burden. That connection was nothing but a burden. You went some level of commitment with this person. It was a burden. And now they stepped into a marriage of sorts with a karmic burden after burden after burden. The life they built around you, kept you in, wished for you, is exactly what they're living out. $11. They wanted your stability, your security, your house, your home, your inheritance. Meanwhile, in the upright, what God holds within his almighty hand, it cannot be stolen. It cannot be stolen. You are getting your home back, your stability, your security, your life, the ability to travel, to move, to relocate, to share your life in a good community with good people, to build a better family, to live well, to be supported. They didn't want you to have any of that, live any of that life. They did everything they thought they could do to keep you from receiving that life, living that life. Now they're burdened because they will never get to, especially not with you. Now this person wants to reconcile. Now they want to reconcile. Holidays are coming. Now they want to make amends, make peace. Now they want to reconcile, work it out. They may ask you to travel to them, or can they travel to you? Can they visit? What do your ancestors say? Is there reconciliation in this future? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Do not hate me. I'm just a messenger. You got the Sun card and the Wheel of Fortune. Whether or not you reconcile with this person, you can expect a reunion. There's going to be, you're either going to see this person when you go to court. This person either going to show up at your door. There's somebody else. They're either going to, you can expect some kind of reunion here. I don't know if this is an apology, a confession. This Wheel of Fortune is destiny. Sun card is healing. It is destined that this will heal. Healing is being commanded by the universe. Now, I did not say getting back together. That ain't what I'm saying. That's up to the divine order. That ain't my judge. What I am saying is what I see. And I see a healing in the destiny. Part of the destiny. So, final card, I'm going to open the floor to celebration, get together, celebration, getting together, sharing time. This could be at a family event, a holiday event. What is happening? The Lovers is on the bottom of the deck. There's love left here. There's love left here. Whether this was an intimate partner or not, or just family. There is love left to be gained, to be healed, to be mended, and it shall be so. With the Knight of Cups, there's an offer coming in. There's a heartfelt offer coming in. With somebody is so afraid of you being single and independent and financially free. Because that's what you will be. You got an Ace of Cups and a King of Cups. For some of you, this is definitely a soulmate. And all soulmates are not intimate partners. But for some of you, this King of Cups is either father of your children or your father or your brother. But there's love here. This is a soulmate connection. This is a cord. Healing is part of the destiny of this connection. Yeah. Moving on to calmer waters, emotionally. King of Swords, rising in your intellect and intelligence. Using your discernment to make a wise, logistical decision, staying out of your emotions. Five of Pentacles, getting out of the abandonment, the rejection, the neglect, putting that away. Realizing the lesson been learned. If they're already receiving that much karma and facing that much judgment, then justice has already been served. And God says, what more do you want? And if you need to see it, I'm bringing it in. But in the end, healing will take place. Queen of Swords, yeah, cold, standoffish. That's you. But they came out as King of Swords, so you both are doing it. But equal give and take. An equal give and take. That is the Tower. That is the Tower that is coming through. Justice is commanding. something be returned, something be shared evenly, something being given. Balance is required, justice is required, and that's the tower. It may be chaos, destruction, and a painful ending for them. For you, it's transformation. It's restoration. It's rebuilding. It's renewal. There's some action being taken. Yeah. For somebody, if you're a content creator and you do what I do, you have a platform, somebody has stole your content, stole your work, stole your ideas, yeah, they left you in emotional unrest. Maybe left your business at a stalemate because of the competition. Yeah. Identity theft, fake accounts, stalking, lying. Yeah. 8 of Cups, you moved on because you had no other choice. Just keep doing what you do because you knew that was the only way to take your power back, to refocus your energy on your Ace of Pentacles instead. But meanwhile, you've still been juggling, or somebody that was connected to you now wants to come in. This is the Emperor. This is the Emperor that stabbed you in the back. Now that person's sick, unwell, facing legal issues, going to jail. Gotta give you back your money. Gotta give you back your money that they stole. That they stole, they lied about, they hid, they blocked, they delayed. Stand in stillness and be patient. Continue to let go and let God do and work the magic. And that's a motherfucking, ooh. Well, I said it. That's the truth, Ruth. I didn't mean to say the whole word. I used to say mother effing, but it came out. Archangel Michael, the largest and most powerful archangel of all time, the archangel of protection, working with Metatron, who holds the records, the record keeper, got all the receipts, all the books, has wrote down every deed, every action, every lie, every confession, working together to bring you this clarity. Working together to bring you this clarity. It's on the way. It's coming in quick. It's over. It's over. Transformation can now begin. You made a wish. You asked for help. And your dreams and your wishes are being granted completely. Get ready for your life to resemble a brand new world, experience, financial status. You have ended. This is the end of the toughest cycle that you ever had. Bringing in and opening the door to a new world. Step in and step lively, because your money is being released. Because the universe is releasing your money. Investments. Invest. Save. Put away. Travel. Vacation. Sport. Live. Live. Free. Wild and crazy. In moderation. But your money, honey, is being released. No more sad days. No more stalking and watching. Yeah. Somebody stalking and watching you received this passionate new beginning. Now they're feeling abandoned and rejected by you, because you are no longer falling prey So they're illusions. You're in your peaceful bubble, your sanctuary. So money is on the beginning, so that you're gonna have this brand new start. So you can have this fresh new beginning. So you start over from the starting point, the beginning. Yeah. You got a wish being granted. You got a wish being granted. You held your head high and held up your cup and said, God, my cup is empty. Where is the promises to prosper me and not fail me? If I let go, I am ready to receive. I surrender the old, place it with the new, and God's about to fill your cup magically. Everything you wish, everything you desire. King of Pentacles is major accumulation of financial growth and abundance. You holding it all on your own, being the owner, the boss, the CEO, the receiver. Your name is on it. All you got to do is claim it. God is calling a victory in your honor. No more stuck energy, no more stalemate, no more plan to pack light. Plan to pack light, beloved. Your feet are being placed in your forever home. Plan to pack light. It's the last move you're going to have to make. I'll shake, and I'll shake. I need to eat. I need to eat, y'all. I didn't eat nearly as much yesterday, and surely not today so far. I need to eat because I can feel my energy draining. I need some food. Something. I don't smell my daughter cooking, so I'll probably be ordering. But I need sustenance. Somebody, you need to go out and get you a good meal. You need to have something satiating, something passionate, and something elevating, and have a cheat day. Your favorite stuff. I don't know what it is, but you need to satiate to inspire those endorphins, that adrenaline to get going. That's what I feel. All right, beloved. I'm going to check. The gate is open if you want an 1818 reading. If you want a simple one card pull, a yes or no to any question in the back of your mind, it's only $4.44. But if you want a personal reading, 1818, because I'm checking Cashapp and PayPal. In the super chat, I can see, you know what popped up? It says Capricorn. Capricorn, you may have Capricorn in your chart heavy. Good luck times 3. A very generous offering is headed your way this week. So you may be finding out what's going on this week. But the gate is open for 14 more minutes. Because if I don't get a reading, I'm off at 3:30 to go eat. If you'd like to make a donation to the channel, Cashapp, PayPal, Super Chat, Not only is it pinned in the comment of the chat, but Saj, our wonderful moderator, is giving you updates. So if you'd like to send a donation, if you want to buy an ancestral offering for Saturday's ancestral veneration ceremony, live on YouTube, the $3.33 or more, any donation of $3.33 or more will give you an ancestral offering, a gratitude, a lucky buck for gratitude. If you've been seeing 888, plan this week to see it. If you do see it throughout the week, and I don't mean go looking in search for everything to see if you see it. Don't do that. Don't try to control it. If it comes upon your knowledge, it's confirmation you got some abundance on the way. Blessings are here and more are on the way. Let yourself feel the abundant flow of prosperity that is all around you. As you stand in your higher self, you attract all that you once were. You attract all that you once were seeking. Giving is always a doorway to success. The more good you do in the world, the more abundant your life will grow. Radiate an energy of loving kindness. 888. We know 8 is infinity times 3. What goes around comes around. Didn't I say Capricorn times 3, good news times 3? 123. 1, 2, 3. Vision. Your path will not look identical to anyone else's. That is what makes you unique. Remember that as you stay the path that feels connected, the path will continue to lead you to alignment. Let your vision be as different as you are. Your path is yours alone. When you follow it, alignment comes naturally. I always take 3 angel numbers. I always take 3. I saw my phone go off, so I'm going to check, beloved. Okay, I'm not taking all those. Clarity and intuition. But they came out on the tarot. Can I get one card, Mama? Just one, beloved. Please and thank you. Just one. 444. Archangel Michael is in the house. It's about protection. This is your time to take confidence in all that you pursue. The divine universe is working through you and protecting you. Time has come to allow all the doors of opportunity to welcome you with open arms. Feel the loving care of the divine protecting you. Allow yourself to pursue growth and opportunity. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 4, and 888. This is a constant number, and my constant. If you've been seeing 1, 2, 3, 4, it's persistence. 12, 12 is another constant. Destiny. 12, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4. I keep seeing 3, 3, 3. 5, 5, 5. I was going to say 6, 6, 6, and there it is. It's about reflection. Hello, darling. Okay. Devin. Okay, Devin. Thank you, Devin, for your donation. Thank you, beloved. Devin, you have triggered an ancestral offering of gratitude for Saturday's ancestral veneration ceremony. We give gratitude in advance of receiving. We give gratitude in advance of receiving. Not only does it call it in, not only does it increase the speed at which it arrives, but we let the ancestors and the divine know it's only because of you. It's only because of you. So Devin, may Spirit bless you in your home tenfold. To see you sow in advance of your divine abundance that is surely on the way. Ashe. Thank you, beloved. At 322, angel number. Devin, you might want to look up angel number 322. Because it came through for you. Also, we have why is my phone tweaking? Okay, 8 more minutes. 8 minutes on the clock. Another 8. 8 minutes and I'm closing the gate. If you would like to send a donation or confirmation, if you're looking for clarity in your situation, this is the last call before I close the gate. Oh, yo, man, my Wi-Fi, well, when it rains, the Wi-Fi here, it tweaks. So it is what it is. Okay, we only go at 7 minutes. What can I pull in 7 minutes? Because I'm giving y'all till 3:30. For the last 7 minutes. What can I pull? I don't want to go. Y'all want to go? Nope. Because that's surely going to give me more than 7 minutes. If I open that day. 7 minutes. I've not used this deck in forever. Forever. 7 minutes, please hit the like button if you have not. If you're new, subscribe and come back. It's a whole vibe. You're going to want to come through again, my friend. And we'd love to have you. Hit that subscription and that bell. If you can't share the video, at least share the link on your other platforms. Send me some energy my way. I appreciate all that you do, all that you are, and I celebrate in advance with you. 5 minutes. Independence and observation. We got a cat here. The cat kept coming out. I don't know if you got a cat. You like cats? Independence. You are being encouraged to develop balance between independence and time of togetherness. This also indicates that you would greatly benefit from a profound journey of self-discovery. Learn to enjoy time spent with yourself and others. Observation. You are being encouraged to look beyond deceiving appearances into the true reality of a situation or person's motives. You need to hear what is really being said, despite the words and emotions coming from their mouth. See the owl here? Somebody's watching, stalking, and constantly thinking about you. This person that may want to come in and approach you, instead of listening to the words of their mouth, you may want to watch their actions and their body movements, because there's something that they're not going to say, something they are still hiding, that you may need to know to make a true decision about whether that person stays in your life or goes. But this is about finding your independence, feeling good in your independence, and being very observant of others. You gotta, somebody's on the way with communication, but they're not gonna set it. Control your emotions. Stay grounded with the lion. If you have moderate, aggressive impulses, this is an invitation to control your temper. You are encouraged to explore how to express your needs or thoughts more openly and constructively to reduce your level of frustration. Yeah, somebody may be coming in that's going to trigger you or try to trigger you, or you're triggered because you live in your emotions. When God is trying to send you some information, this is about taking self-control, staying independent, but also observing yourself and everyone else around you. You could have a cat. You could have an owl. You could live somewhere where owls show up around your home, or you hear them at night. Whether you don't have to see them. Owls can be something you resonate with as a spirit animal, or the cat. Especially if you've been seeing cats cross your path lately. Lions. You could be a Leo, a Libra, or a Sagittarius. Sun, moon, rising, Venus, Saturn. Especially Venus. Especially moon. We got sun here. We got moon here. And we got rising and north node. Leo, Libra, Sagittarius. So if not your sun, check those other placements. And that's what she wrote. Because the clock has struck. All right, beloveds. I hope you received the confirmation clarity that you need. You can always book a personal with me. My online spiritual storefront. My online spiritual shop. I'll put that in the chat in case you want to go and check out my other services. If there's a service that you do not see, does not mean it's not performed. Just means the website is still under construction, and I'm always putting on new things and changing things. So send me an email. Daphne. Hello, Daphne. Daphne has given y'all an extra few minutes because Daphne booked a personal 1818. If you want to go to my web, it's on the web at www.divinityhouse.shop is my online website, my storefront. If you want to send me an email to connect, you have questions or concerns on what you need or how to book, how to move forward and what you want. You want a more personal, that is my email address. Daphne has decided to come through the gate. Ashe, beloved. So we'll give Daphne. Yo, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm hot. I tried to keep it on for as long as I could, but I'm hot. So that gotta go. All right, Daphne. Let me get out my confirmation deck for readings, because it also embodies a yes or no. For every reading today, every mini read, it also comes with a free yes or no at the end to any question. So for Daphne, this one is for you, beloved. Daphne extended the clock. So if you were still in thought, you will now have 15 more minutes to decide whether or not you want a reading and to make your donation. Either you need a yes or no confirmation, which is $4.44, or you want a mini reading for $18.18, or you want to purchase an ancestral lucky box in gratitude for what is on the way, which is a donation of $333 or more. All donations are PayPal, Cash App, Super Chat, Super Thanks. This one is for Daphne. You know what, Daphne? Ooh, those fell out. Y'all know how I feel when cards just fall out. We take them. So I will hold these to the side. Let's get Daphne a numerology guidance for the reading. 302-50, 302-50. You got 5, which is the Hierophant. Ooh, Daphne, you got 55. You got 5. That is a profound change. That is a major shift on the way. Hierophant is either marriage, a higher level of commitment. This can be something spiritual. You heading towards something spiritual, like a leadership position, an opportunity or role. I'm getting some kind of change. There's definitely a change happening. A change on the way. You got angel number 55. You got 5. Daphne, you got 5, and 5. That definitely represents a tower, a major shift, a change. Okay, Daphne, you got a passionate new beginning. You got destiny that came out sideways. Got patience. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, Daphne. Who is this? You got a thief, Daphne. You got somebody sneaky hanging around. This has to do with some money. Something that was stolen. There was definitely something. Some money stolen. Some assets stolen. This is about work. Eight of Pentacles is your work. The work you focus on, the work you do, something you're building, something you have created from the ground up. See that teamwork? This could be somebody that stole something from you at work. Stole an opportunity for you to have some work, a promotion, a financial increase. Because I see you out here single and mingling. Yeah, somebody worked very hard to steal this financial independence, this financial opportunity that would make you very financially independent. Yeah, somebody that tried to sell you a dream, keep you in illusion and confusion about what they were doing, who they were. Someone that was trying to steal your ability to choose what was best for you. I'm not sure, Daphne, but if you have a platform or business, or you work for yourself, or you were trying to do so, and you creating this with someone else, with others, and they were stealing your ideas, your content, your business. Because with this passionate new beginning here, yeah, somebody didn't want you to have this independence, this financial breakthrough. Somebody didn't want to see you single and mingling out here glowing. Somebody tried, because destiny, the wheel of fortune, destiny came out sideways. Somebody delayed and placed a blockage in something that was destined to be yours, to be for you. And this was definitely somebody, or a few somebody. I see more than one person here. They tried to fake like they were supportive, that they want to help you build this, grow this. This is or was a thief. You may have broken free from this energy. I see you here single and independent, working on your wealth, on your bag, creating, building. You're working on something. Working to rebuild, to replenish, to get it back, to build it up. I see a passion, new beginning coming in, a new inspiration, a new idea, setting new goals, maybe changing the way you do it, coming up with something better, something that will work. If you're looking for supportive people that you can trust, Spirit is working that out, gathering them up to send them in. People that you can trust, people that you can work with. I see generosity here. Something you build is something you create, whether it's a business, a hustle. God is saying, don't you stop. Don't you dare quit. Be patient and diligent. Stay focused. God's soul was done. What was done was seen. Somebody thought they got away with this, but they did not. Plan to keep moving, keep building, keep inventing, keep working. Whatever you're doing, it is part of your destiny. If you're confused about whether or not you're in the right direction or doing the right thing, absolutely, beloved. You also want to, yeah, it looks like here, like you may be considering moving and relocating to another state, another country, another part of the world, to start over, get a fresh new start, a new beginning, to move away from the energies of the past, the thieves, the liars, the sneaks, You got a breakthrough coming through. But you may be secretly planning a quick getaway to move somewhere where you can work better, feel more safe, feel more grounded and free to build this destiny, this fortune. But good luck is on your side, beloved. Luck is on your side, and the wheel of fortune has turned in your favor. It came out sideways. That's why there's patience here. As the hand of God is turning this wheel in your favor. And if somebody is trying to come towards you for a passionate new beginning that stole, lied, cheated, snuck around behind your back, because now you're single and going on some kind of glow up, your money's starting to look right, your health is getting together, you're healing. Hello, people. If you have business, you can expect to be busy, booked, and blessed. You can expect more work to come in, more money to come in, more stability. But if this person comes in, that's a hell no. If somebody you know in the past took it from you, stole from you, and deceived you, and now wants to come back all of a sudden because now the option is looking better, absolutely not. This person, you got somebody here leading with the magic stick, some big dick energy, coming in to sell you another dream, coming in to sell you some more dreams. Oh, teamwork can make this dream work. Let's do it together. I can help you out financially. No, thank you. Let's get your answer to a question that you may need clarity on for Daphne. If you want to know if your abundance is on the way, if you want to know if your abundance is on the way, the answer is yes. Empress is you. Abundant. You're birthing something creative, something iconic. It will continue to grow, continue to manifest. You're in your manifestation energy. Keep going, beloved. Keep striving. Keep building. Because when you build it, they will come. Keep building it. It's coming. Don't you give up. And also, Daphne, if you could still have kids, if you still want kids, or if you have kids with this person with this magic stick, but hello, whoever this is, let it go. Let it go. Can't hold me back anymore. Let it go. This is the devil. I don't know if it's the father of your kids, but I'm assuming because you are here single, and it's the Empress has children. Don't you let this devil back in your life. Don't you let this devil back in your door. This devil is trying to get back in your bed. Because they came out here with the magic stick, honey. Nostalgia, the holidays, trying to come in and swoon you and give you a gift. Give the kids a gift. Can we work it out? Can we rebuild? No, because you a whole thief. You a whole sneak. You's a whole demon. And stay the hell away from me. Yeah, this soulmate, this lover, yeah, King of Swords, I see a divorce to this marriage. Hello, and they gotta give it back. Equal give and take. It's time to give it up. Yeah, this person is gonna be sick to their stomach when this exchange of wealth is handed over. Yeah, you don't see it coming. They got you in your mind. Yeah, this is a soulmate, but guess what? They broke the contract, so you get a new one. Let it go, honey. Do you want it? Do you want it? Because justice is here. Justice is here. It's over. It's over, my love. No, get out your head. Don't overthink it. Stop reflecting. Hello, dive into your business, into your practice. Make that money, boo-boo. But that is over and done. And what you should be doing is celebrating that you dodged that bullet. The hermit, the investigator is here. Discovery, reflection. Yeah. Because your money is on the way. I know you, Daphne, because you come out as the high priestess and the queen of wands. Come on now. Stand in your power, queen. Yeah, because the devil has been defeated. The devil has been defeated. They want to retreat right back to you. But guess what? Whatever broke you will never heal you. Never. Besides, this person might be going to jail. They may be going to jail anyhow. Because if they won't leave you alone, and if you can't get rid of them, God gonna take care of it. They could watch her glow up from a screen through the bars. But they have been defeated. This person may also be sick, unwell, losing opportunities. Definitely gonna be losing money because it's coming your way. So don't you look back, don't walk back through that door. There's nothing there but deceit, lies, jealousy, envy, hate, and toxic energy. All up in a wand, if you know what I mean. Don't you let that devil back in your high priestess energy. Ashe, beloved. Ashe. Thank you, Devin. Thank you, beloved. And remember, tarot has no gender. Men can be women, women can be men. I'm reading the energy of the card. So put the roles where they belong. But the message is the same. And if you that devil in the message when it comes out, reverse that role too. Because some of you, I know what to do. Some of you, the devil will come through and try to get a reading on the other energy to see if they still winning. So reverse it where it belongs. Ashe. So. Whoever is expecting is in the Empress energy. But yeah. Congratulations, Queen. Devin Divine. Which, if that's, it may be divine. It reads Devin. But I'm going to say divine. Because that's what I see. Wow. I can't even get back in my YouTube. It started doing an update by itself. And blocking me from getting back in the room. Ain't that a bitch? Oh, wait. It's been released. Yes. I know that's right. Thank you, Daphne. Oh, thank you, beloved. Copeland. Daphne. Daphne. So, okay, I get it. I get it, Daphne. Yes. You're welcome, Boo Boo. Olivia, welcome, Sin. Welcome in. Just trying to see if I shout you out already, I'm not doing it again. I ain't got that much time. Heather, hello, Heather. Namaste, beloved. Welcome in, Christine. Welcome in, Christine. Mona. Welcome in, Mona. I see many newbies. Is that Jeff? Jeff, why you sending me breakfast? I'm already hungry. Really, Jeff? Okay. Madonna. Hello, Madonna Ray. What's up, beloved? Annette, beloved, thank you for the trophies. I hope y'all join and subscribe and come back. Believe me, you're going to want to be here. You're going to want to be here. Miss Lisa Ann, I'm not sure if I shouted you out, beloved. What's up, fam? This is it, and then I gotta go. Crystal, hello, Crystal. Welcome in, Sigma. Welcome in, Sigma. Is that Share Bear? Share Bear, you ready? Ashe, beloved. Oh my God, I can't go back no further. I can't go back no. I'm so blessed to have come across you and your message today. I've been praying this morning for message today, and you have definitely. Oh, Daphne. Daphne is Evan. Thank you so much, beloved, for your confirmation and your kindness. Thank you. Oh, your son is Devin. Okay. So your son Cashapp. Okay, I got it. DMD. Dynamite. Thank you so much, Daphne. Thank you. Namaste, Queen. Love it. All right, beloveds. If no one else has booked, the gate is closed. And I don't see, if you had, well, yeah, I don't see it. So the gate is closed. Thank you all for your donations, your bookings, your generosity, your kindness, your participation in the chat. Keep me going. Thank you for your likes, your subscriptions. To the newbies, welcome in. To my A1s, you know you where it's at. I love y'all, each and every one. From the Voodoo to the Tuda. As within, so without, as above, so below. May justice always be served and judgment be called for the righteous and the honorable. Stand tall, beloveds. Don't you ever give up. God may work in his own timing, but always comes through just in the nick of time. Ashe, Ashe. Thank you, Saj, for moderating. I will see you all tomorrow for Tantalizing Tuesday. Come on in and get a dose of love, guidance, inspiration. Mistress of the Gates, Tarot and Goddess Alicia, signing off for now. See you tomorrow. Fix your crown. Ashe, Ashe. Thank you.